we looked at the general publication schema and the already published and all the studies out there. And the first thing is that needs to be highlighted that the studies across the world are quite different. So we have until now about 60 to 70 ongoing trials, depends on the registration in the clinical trials registers. And we have about 30 studies from the US, 30 studies from China, and only 4 to 5 studies in Europe. So Europe needs more evaluations, more investigations, and the main thing is that other regions in the world are not that represented, Latin America or Southeast Asia. So that was the first thing that the community is quite moving, is quite going forward, but there are different velocities. So Europe especially needs to keep strong and to go forward in that direction. And then the other thing is that we already found in the meta-analysis is that the overall response seems to be quite good across the strategies, either single target anti-BCMA, single target anti-SLM47, or even double tandem CARs and dual CARs, CAR pools. So the overall response rate is quite similar. The safety profile is quite similar. So very, very good, which is important for patients. And what we now need is longer follow-up, better understanding of the resistance mechanisms, which we found very, very encouraging findings in that year with new resistance mechanisms, especially simpler CAR T-cell targets who might overcome the T-cell exhaustion problem or the antigen escape. And another promising approach is the allogeneic CAR T-cell approach, which is still in early phases, but seems to work as well. But there, of course, the problem lies within the strategy itself, because there is the risk for graft-versus-host disease, which needs to be accounted for, mostly nowadays via gene editing. And we need more data on that during the year. I think we will have the first clinical results early next year. So the community is on a quite high level now, but we need to be aware that overall responses cannot be really improved, maybe about 5 to 10%, but we need better subgroup analysis, longer term follow-up, and especially more basic research to better include more targets and better understand resistance mechanisms, to really target individualized approaches to better improve the already quite improving myeloma landscape now.